It's been so long, you guys. The baby is still sleeping, so I'm listening for him. I try to get up before he does so that I can have some coffee, feed the dogs, let them out, do all the things. And then today's Monday, so baby boy he'll be 6 months old next month. So today is July 24th. So he'll be 6 months old in a couple weeks. So I have just been like really settling into mom life and figuring out what that looks like with working full time and having 3 dogs and being a wife and being a mom and still trying to make content. So it's just been trying to figure out how to balance all the things, you know? So yeah, I am awake. It is 5:11 in the morning. He will probably wake up within the next 20 minutes or so. He sleeps pretty good. Here lately he's been having a little bit of sleep regression. But for the most part, he sleeps through the night, which is nice. He'll wake up and I'll have to like give him his passy back or something. But luckily, I have tons of help. My mom and my aunt are both retired. This is a little crooked. So they help with the baby. So on Mondays, he goes to my mom's house. On Tuesdays, my mom comes here to watch him while I work. Wednesdays, he goes to my aunt's house. And then Thursdays and Fridays, he's here with me in Gotham. So, because Gotham works from home as well. So it's so nice to have a remote job and get to spend so much time with him and like not miss, you know, big chunks of the day with him. And when days when I have a really light meeting day, I may just keep him home with me, even if he's supposed to go to somebody's house. Or I may just take him and like do stuff around the house, like get laundry done or whatever. But you know, we're settling in and trying to figure out what life is like with a baby. So he's amazing. He is a really good baby. He is very chill. He did get sick for the first time last week. He had COVID, which was very scary as a first-time mom. The first time your baby gets sick, nobody prepares you for that. But he handled it like a champ. And he's much, much, much better. Dogs, give me water, hang on.
A few moments later.
He's much better and he's completely, you know, back to his normal self. So, and he wasn't like, he didn't get really, really sick. He was just really wanted to be held. He wanted mom to hold him and he wanted, he was kind of congested and stuff. So that was hard to see. I had a bit of a cough, but he handled it like a champ. So yeah, that is what has been going on with me, and I'm trying to get back into vlogging, so we'll see how I do. No promises. No promises. I still have a baby. No promises. But I wanted to just pick the camera up and talk to you guys because I have been like, I don't know what has gotten into me, but I'm in like my homemaker era. So let me move this over here. Look, I don't even know how to vlog anymore. It's been so long. So I have started doing sourdough. I know, you're like, what? Started doing sourdough and I have a starter and everything. So I feed it daily, most of the time, because I've been making a lot of bread. So this morning I am going to discard some of it and then feed it, and then later on today I'll start the process of bread. So it's like a 2-day process for the one that I do, but I'm gonna get water. So what I do is I keep my discard in a jar in the fridge. And you do not have to pour out discard. You can just feed your starter every day, or you can feed your starter and then put it in the fridge if you're not going to use it that day. And then you can, it's really not that hard to maintain. Like I always thought it was really high maintenance to do sourdough, but it's really not. It's just however you decide to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. So here is my starter jar. The dogs have spilt food all on the floor. I'm stepping in it. And so this I fed yesterday morning. So it rose and fell over the course of yesterday and last night. So it's very liquidy today. So I'm gonna pour out most of it into this discard jar. Whoa. You don't need much to stay in the jar to have an active starter. So, okay, I probably have about a cup left in there. So what I'm gonna do is just give it a cup of flour. I use bread flour, but you can use all-purpose flour as well. I heated up my water in the microwave for 30 seconds just to get it a little bit warm. And then I do a cup of water. Pour that in. I try to scrape down the sides a little bit and get all of that starter off the sides. And then I stir it all up. And I like for mine to be the consistency of like pancake batter. So once I get this stirred up, I'll show you guys what it looks like. And I cheated. I did not do my starter from scratch. Like, I did not make it myself. I ordered dehydrated starter from a girl on TikTok, and it's been fantastic. So do what you will with that. Okay, so I scrape down the sides. I try to get in all the little corners, make sure all the starter is incorporated, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So it's nice and thick pancake batter consistency, see? So I will let this sit, and around midday I will start the process. Once it's risen, it's nice and bubbly, I will start the process of making some bread. So I'm going to put this back. This is the discard. I'm going to put this back in the fridge. I just cover this lightly with saran wrap. I don't close this down. I'll just leave it like that. And then let it go. It has its own little shelf. So I'm going to put this away and finish my coffee before the baby picks up. So we looked up. Baby's still sleeping. So that means Mama has time for some breakfast. So I'm gonna make a bacon tomato sandwich on some of my sourdough that I made yesterday. Toast my bread. I'm gonna do half sandwich just because I can't eat a whole one. So I have started doing body pump again, like the workout, Les Mills. I used to go to the gym and do that, and now I just don't want to commit the time to like go into the gym and being away from the baby. So I signed up for their, these need to be used. I signed up for their online subscription, Les Mills On Demand, and I got a little weight set, so I'll show you guys that later. And I have been doing body pump in the office / playroom. Yeah, I turned my office into half of a playroom because, you know, priorities. Oh, the first time I did it though, I literally could not walk the next day. My husband has one of those like gun things and he used it on me. I thought I was gonna cry. In the fridge because it's not open. And I put it back in the fridge. yummy. Oh, I probably should cook the bacon, huh? I use this from Costco. It's already pre-cooked, just throw it in my plate. I canned my first pickles. I grew these cucumbers in the garden and then canned them myself. Got a water bath canner. I don't know who I am, but I'm so excited and they're so yummy. We're gonna do, me and my cousin, when I say we, she likes to do all this kind of stuff too. We're gonna do peaches. So there's a thing called the peach truck, and it comes a couple times a month during this time of year. So we're gonna go and buy some peaches, and we're gonna make canned peaches for, you know, desserts and stuff, and then, or just to eat. And then we're also gonna make peach salsa, and we're also going to make peach jam. So excited about that. So let me get my tomatoes on here. My tomatoes in the garden are not ready yet. That's why I have store-bought tomatoes. I think I cut a little too many. I made my brother say much too. Is anybody else constantly dodging dogs when you're in your kitchen? Oh, I hear baby. Let's see if he's gonna wake up or go back to sleep. Salt and pepper. Bacon. We're just begging for me to drop something. Breakfast. I'm gonna eat this, finish my coffee. Hopefully Dave wakes up. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. We'll check in with you when he wakes up so you guys can see him. He's gotten so big. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be that mom. I'm not gonna cry. But he's big. He's fat. So, didn't even get to take a bite, but he's awake, so I'm gonna go get him. Can you say good morning? Can you say good morning? Yeah. You looking at the puppy? Oh, he's so snuggly in the mornings. Look how big he's gotten, guys. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. And there's something so sweet about a baby in footy pajamas. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make you a bottle. I'm gonna make you a bottle. Oh, that was the big yawn. That was the big yawn. So my food will wait. He's gotta eat first. Yeah. Well, I got it all ready for you. Get your medicine. Oh, you know what that is, don't you? Oh, know what that is. Yeah, I know, you're hungry. He knows what his bottle is now, so we got him reaching. You're hungry. So hungry. And we're gonna shake it up good. And then feed the baby. Yeah. He has cereal in his bottles, so I just shake him up really good. Because he has, oh, there's just Rachel. I know. Here. He has bad acid reflux, so we mix cereal into his bottles, and that seems to help. Yeah. Yeah. Plus he's on purees, so he does eat purees. So like later on today, when I take him to Mom's, I'll take him some prunes, some peanut butter, and some oatmeal. And so she'll mix all that together and give him that for breakfast. Y'all stop. Y'all go lay down. And we introduced peanut butter a couple weeks ago, and he does fine with it. So now we try to give it to him a couple times a week just to make sure. So I am going to watch some TV while I feed him and cuddle him. Oh, the Bernstein Bears are totally gonna watch that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, my sweet. Good morning. Good morning. Did that seem so good? Did that seem so good? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh. 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 Oh.
38 pounds of potatoes, 80 pounds of purple, and then 98 pounds of the reds. So what we've done is we've put 10 pounds in each bucket, and we're dividing it. There's 12 pounds in that bucket. And we have some that we're going to give to my grandmother, my Aunt Julia, Mom and Dad, Reagan, us, Grandmama. I think I already said Grandmama. There we have it. Lots of potatoes. That is not including the top.
And other than acid reflux medicine, they said he's just a puker. Some babies are, they say. So you are. And they say he'll grow out of it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the sugar snacks, English teas, they're going to come out eventually because they're almost done. And we can make more.
It doesn't matter how many times we burp. Doesn't matter. We still a puker. But we're happy. We're happy puker. Yeah. 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 Alright, I'm gonna change his diaper and get him settled in his playroom. And then Mama's gonna eat, and then we're gonna go see Nana. Wanna go see Nana? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Alright, I dropped Baby off, so I'm going to clean up this playroom and then set up my bench to get my workout in. So it's got a bunch of stuff that needs to be washed in here. Welcome to what used to be my office, that is now my office / a playroom. So I still work in here, I still film in here, I still do my editing in here, but as you can see, that left side is all playroom stuff now. He's pretty immobile right now, he can roll and stuff, but
right now it's still fine for me to like have my desk to the right side and his toys to the left side. Once he gets a little bit more mobile, probably have to put a big playpen or something in here, but it's working out for us right now. And I just keep my step and stuff in here and my weights in a closet outside. And then when he's not here, obviously I just move stuff out and get my workout in. So, you know, you can't have any space that's yours once you have a kid.
So, got my workout done. Got a lot of work done. Took a shower. Got my life together, somewhat. I'm not putting on makeup today. I refuse because I have to put on makeup for the next 2 days for meeting heavy days at work. So, I don't have to, but I try to look presentable, you know. So yeah, now I'm just gonna get some more work done until time for my lunch break, and then I am going to cook up some like rice bowls, like copycat Chipotle kind of bowls. So I will show you guys that when I start cooking. While I'm sitting here, I did want to show you this cool thing. So I got this off Amazon. So the way my desk is set up, I got rid of a lot of stuff on my desk that I have more, not that I don't have a lot of stuff on here doing, but I do. But so these are my work monitors here, and then this is my personal monitor over here, and I only share one keyboard and one mouse for it. So I got this thing right here, which is really cool. So you plug in your keyboard and mouse, and then you plug in your different computers, and you can switch which computer the mouse and the keyboard is controlling. So like right now it's on my work ones, and now it's on my personal one. So I can switch back and forth really easily, which is nice. And I don't have to like unplug anything, plug anything back in, and have it all set up. So just want to show you guys that. It's pretty cool. Okay, getting ready to cook some lunch. And I really need to make some bread. So I'm gonna do that. I need to get the process started. So I may do that as well. If you've ever had kava, they have harissa chicken. I don't know how to say it. But we love it. It's like a spicy chicken. And Trader Joe's has harissa sauce in their, in a jar. And so I get it, and then I just marinate the chicken in it and cook it up in a cast iron. I started in the cast iron, and then I finish it in the oven most of the time. And unless it's just really thin pieces and it cooks up well. So I'm gonna get these in the skillet. I went ahead and heated my cast iron, or it's heating up right now with some oil in it. And then I'm just gonna plop, these are chicken thighs. I'm gonna plop these in here. I just did the harissa sauce, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm gonna get, while this is browning up, I'm gonna get all the toppings out for the bowls that I'm gonna make.
So I'm from the South. We take our cast iron very seriously down here. We like cherish them, and we do not use soap on them. Like we clean them with, you know, chainmail or something like that, but you don't use like dish soap on them because it messes with the seasonings. So I came in the other day, and let's just say my husband is not a cook. You will not find him cooking in the kitchen. You will find him eating, but that's about it. And my cast iron was out, and I was like, did you use my cast iron to cook something? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, did you clean it with soap? And he was like, well, yeah. Like, that was a stupid question. And then I had to, like, go into it and, like, tell him, like, no, don't touch my cast iron. It's seasoned perfectly. Don't mess with it. You're not allowed. It is off limits for you on the cast iron. Okay, so got the lettuce wash, cut up, wash, got all the toppings out, corn and beans, done. Now I'm going to put the sticky rice in. Well, anyway, because it's chicken. Oh yeah. I don't even think this is going to need to go in the oven. I think it's going to be, these are pretty thin sliced chicken thighs, so I think they'll be okay. I'll get my thermometer out and check them to make sure. I think they'll be fine. Now I can start assembling the bowls. So, one thing of rice, put another one in for me.
He's not a huge bean fan, so I'm not gonna do any beans on his. He loves corn, so I'm gonna put a little bit of beans, but not much. A little bit of lettuce. He's not a greens person either. Chicken. Do you want sour cream, salsa, queso, and jalapeno? The jalapeno.
Whatever you put last time, sure, yeah. Put your bed. 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 You cooking? I mean, filming?
Yeah.
Nice. How long do you think it'll take for the grass to fully die?
I don't know. I don't know, honey. So I put salsa, sour cream, jalapeno sauce, a little bit of lettuce, corn, beans, chicken, and then when queso's done, we're done. Yeesh. Here you go, honey.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Mine's all done too. Gonna go eat lunch with my husband. Okay, so it's been a little while since we mixed together our dough for our bread. So what I'm gonna do is wash my hands really good and leave them wet, and then we're gonna start doing our stretch and folds on our dough. Then I've got to do some dishes. So, she'll have a really shaggy dough. So what you're gonna do is stretch it, fold it over on itself. So what I do is I scoop one side and then I turn the bowl. Scoop, stretch, fold it, turn the bowl. Scoop, stretch, fold, turn the bowl. And I try to go around twice each time, and you're gonna do this every 30 minutes until about 3 or 4 times. So like depends on like what my day is looking like, whether I get 3 or 4 stretch and folds in. Stretch it, fold it, and you'll see it start coming together more as a ball versus what it was before, which was just like a shaggy looking situation. All right, so now much more of a ball. Cover it back up and let it sit again.
So you're probably like, Megan, we didn't mix that dough together, yo. And I'm totally, that's my bad. I thought I was filming, didn't have the clip, got to start editing and realized I didn't have it. So anyway, I used the recipe from Farmhouse on Boone, Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone. I use her recipe. I still do the same process with all the stretch and folds and stuff like that. You can look up that recipe, or I can link it down below. But that's pretty much, I just follow her recipe. So now I am just loading up all the dishes in the dishwasher. So you're going to see in a minute what I have in the bottom of my sink. I used to have like one of those like steel racks that keeps that thing right there, that keeps the bottom of your sink protected. But now I have a silicone one, and I absolutely love it because you can literally just throw it in the dishwasher when it gets dirty, and then wash out your sink. And then, or you can pull it out and clean out the bottom of your sink. So it is like my new favorite thing. I will link it in my Amazon store if you guys want to shop it.
I think we just got a delivery. That's why the dogs were going crazy. Pretty sure this is my new toaster. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm making all this sourdough bread, right? But my toaster is just a regular size toaster, so the bread pieces don't fit. I have to cut them in half. So I got this toaster that has, it's supposed to be able to fit 2 regular size pieces of bread in it next to each other, so 4 total, but it will fit my sourdough perfectly. And it has like a defrost setting because I freeze some of the bread, so sad when you get really excited about that, huh? It's the little things. Just went ahead and put everything out for when I make the bread. So bread flour to dust this silicone mat, which this is a non-stick, so it's really handy, but still use that. A couple bowls to put it into ferment overnight. So once I make the 2 loaves and put it in this, I'll put it in the outside fridge overnight, and then I'll bake them in the morning. And I need the bench scraper and my stand. So that'll be everything out for when I finish my stretch and folds and make my 2 loaves. So the kitchen's relatively clean. I'm not going to clean it until 1, the baby eats dinner because he makes a mess on everything, and 2, I get done making the bread, and then I'll wipe down all the counters and all that kind of stuff. So that is it for right now. I'm going to get back to work. Just took a little break to do all that. So catch you guys later. Baby will be home soon. I've done all my stretch and folds on my dough. So I have lightly floured my thing here. Pull my dough out. It's gonna be sticky. Now I'm gonna try to get it into 2 same weight balls, because that way it'll cook at the same time and temperature. So we have $9.34. This one needs a little more. $9.15. That should be about right. Husband had to change out my battery because it died. So I have 2 equal balls here of dough. So I'm just gonna knead these. So the way that I do that is I'm gonna stretch them out, and then I'm gonna fold it over on itself like this. And then I'm going to roll it like this into a tight little ball. That gives it the tension that you need. And then you're just going to, I like to roll it towards myself to get that really pretty dough ball. And you can already see the little You can see the bubbles and stuff in here. That's what you want. So now we have one. Do the same thing with this one. He's watching Sesame Street. He's an Elmo kid. Are you talking to Elmo? Perfect. Then we have the two. You're gonna take, if you have like abandoned baskets, you can use those. I don't have them, so I just use tea towels and mixing bowls. You want to flour your towel pretty well so that your dough doesn't stick. So flour it. Now you're going to take them and put them with your smooth side down into the basket, into the bowl. Same thing with this one. Then I'm going to cover them and I'm going to put these in the fridge and these will ferment overnight and that'll be the last ferment and then we'll bake them early in the morning. So that's it for bread today. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up and we're going to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. I just got sucked into the Carly Russell update on Carly Russell abduction because y'all know I'm in Alabama, so she just admitted that it was all fake. She lied about all of it. All right. See, this is what I love about this thing is I can just scrape all the flour to the center. I can go dump this in the trash can and then it's clean. All right, got my mess cleaned up. Gonna go put these in the fridge and I'll check in with you guys later. He finally gave up on me sleeping. He's back to sleep for the moment. I have his monitor on so I can listen for him. But I'm gonna make some coffee. And then we're gonna make some bread. So, I'm gonna let the dogs out. No, first I need to put their food up and then I'll let them. It's gonna be a day. Also got to water my garden this morning before the sun comes out tomorrow. So, got to do that. I'm gonna get the oven.
I've made a huge mistake.
My wife is the best. She's always baking bread and stuff, and oh my God, what did she do?